Hello and welcome to another episode of the Regulation Podcast. This is episode 70. My name is Geoff Ramsey. With me, as always, Andrew Panton, Gavin Free, Eric Badur, Nick Schwartz. Hello, boys.
Hello.
Hello.
Howdy. A quick question just before we get started, I guess. Okay. Andrew did unmute. I was wondering if Andrew knew that he was muted or if it was a thing where it was tactical.
No, tactical. A little tactical mute.
Whoa.
Tactical mute.
I hadn't considered the tactical mute. I try to stay muted so that way you guys just kind of go, but that's...
Well, ever since I've hit the sands of Mogadishu, I've been thinking tactically, Eric, in just a general sense.
Is this a Black Hawk Down thing?
Dude,
Well,
this game, we're going to have the gameplay. So this episode comes out on the 10th. The gameplay for Black Hawk Down will come out on the 13th this Saturday. Oh my God.
all sacrifices will be remembered. That's all you got to know.
Is this an Xbox game?
Yeah, I think it's everywhere. It's free DLC. The whole experience can be yours for free, and it shows.
DLC to what?
A game called Delta Force, which was originally a PS2 game that was also Black Hawk Down centric, but I don't remember it being so movie centric as this one.
Ah.
You get celebrity face scans.
Is Ewan McGregor in it?
4 Ewan McGregors are in it, you can argue.
A guy that we think might be Ewan McGregor is in it, and he's in it over and over and over again.
You know who's definitively in it, though, Geoff? They made sure to get him perfect. Nailed his likeness.
Eric Bana.
Sort of. I don't know if I've actually seen Eric Bana yet. I mean, in a screenshot I did, but I haven't really gotten to inspect his character model.
I can't remember who else is in the movie.
William Fitchner. They nailed.
Oh, yeah.
You may know
Really?
him as the bank manager in The Dark Knight, character actor.
You and your friends are dead.
Did you guys quote that all the time too? Me and my friends quoted that all the time. It is the best. That's
No.
awesome. Oh man, we quoted that all the time.
When would you use that in
Oh, every time you walk into a room and your friends are there, you walk in, you go, "You and your friends are dead," and then everyone go, "Hey!" It would be a good time.
Do you think you're more annoying or less annoying than you were back then?
Probably less.
Okay.
Really?
I'm definitely less annoying now. Yeah,
For sure.
Let's go around the room.
just slower. How about you, Gavin?
Am I less annoying? I think so.
Yeah, you think you're less annoying now? Okay.
Oh, actually. I think in areas I'm less annoying, but I've made up for it by being more annoying in other ways.
You've retipped the scales.
Yeah.
Andrew?
Oh, I think I'm less annoying.
Interesting.
Significantly.
I don't know if I'd agree with you from a friendship standpoint, but okay. Nick, how about you?
I feel like I've
Nick's like, I don't think I've
wafted-
ever been annoying.
No, I was gonna say I've drifted back and forth. I think I was annoying in college probably, and then in radio, and then laid low at RT for a while, and now I'm annoying.
Laid low at RT.
Nick, what was the last time you annoyed someone?
When was the horse not horse draft?
Dude.
You know, I think that was one of the videos I recorded from the basement in Michigan, and it sounded totally fine.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, it was great. It was nice. The audience vindicating me with my horse not horse picks. So I feel good about it.
Dude, Emily was definitely on your side as well. She was like, that's a ridiculous thing to argue about.
I was on Eric's side. Didn't even think it was an argument. I was just floating it.
Feels bad when you're there. When you say it, oof.
I saw a comment on that video that made me laugh so hard, which is the worst 4 words to hear from Andrew. I'm on your side.
I agreed with you. I just thought it was worth floating to see the opinions. I would say Gavin and Nick were, from my memory,
I would agree.
much more against it.
So you're on my side. So you wanted to float it to see who would be against me?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, Eric, I think this is fine. The rest of you got a problem with this? Because I don't, but...
Any takers on hating this shit?
Yeah,
It seems like a thing somebody else might have an issue with.
it does. I think it's worth conversation. I think the content of the conversation is worth having, but I was always on your side. I always thought it should be allowed.
I feel like our drafts more often, you end up not really doing devil's advocate. You're just doing no one's advocate.
Yeah.
You're just,
The devil doesn't want anything to do with it.
To be fair, I was more Gavin's advocate in that sense. You're kind of against it initially.
You believe, I believe what they call chaotic neutral. When we filmed the last podcast, which was 69, Gavin, you wanna?
nice.
Thanks. I mentioned that I was gonna have to do a lot of living between 69 and 70 because I was running out of stuff to do. And then we recorded that podcast on a Friday and this one on a Monday. I did one amount of living. I went to Costco, but I have 3 things from Costco to share with you if that's okay.
I mean,
Please.
we know you were doing other shit at the weekend.
Oh, I went to bingo. Nothing happened there. What else was I doing?
Yeah, what'd you have at bingo? What'd you have at bingo? What'd you have at bingo, man?
Okay. Maybe it was a pretty eventful weekend. Let's talk about Costco first, though. Did I hit you guys with a life hack recently?
No.
I didn't hit you with a Costco soda-related life hack recently. I'm scared to repeat myself.
I don't remember it.
I don't think so.
I have stumbled on maybe the greatest life hack of the last decade for me.
Oh.
My wife and I realized this last time we went to Costco. We were leaving. We grabbed a slice of pizza and a soda, as we often do. And I was walking out the door and I was lamenting that I hate getting a fountain drink and then leaving the place immediately because I'm giving up on the opportunity to get free refills.
Okay.
And I always feel like that's a part of the transaction. Like that's
Sure.
factored in. Like I'm paying more for the initial drink because they expect me to get refills, you know? And so I thought that day, and I thought I may have mentioned this to you guys, but I guess I didn't. What if next time we go to Costco, we go in through the exit, buy our slices of pizza and our soda immediately, and then shop while eating pizza and drinking soda. And then at any point in time, if I run out of soda, I can just walk back to the front of the store and get a free refill and then go back to doing soda. And let me tell you something, we fucking did it Sunday, and it's maybe the greatest life hack of all time. I was pushing a cart with one hand, eating a slice of pepperoni pizza with the other, and then whenever I needed to, big old sip of soda. Everybody around me looked jealous as fuck. We were the only people in the store doing it. They don't make it easy to do, by the way. They don't like you to cross over that line between leaving and entering. We had to finagle our way back and forth, clearly, and I got the impression that maybe some of the employees weren't jazzed about it, but nobody said anything, and I had so much fucking soda, and it is the best way to shop with a fountain drink.
That sounds fantastic.
But why wouldn't you just go in the entrance, go all the way through to the soda, leave, and then come back in?
There's no way you have to go
There's really
through
no way to cross
cashier.
over. Yeah, you got to go through a cashier. It's tight. It's hard to get around. It's much easier to. Yeah. It's impossible to do with a cart.
I just want to express that I do this and then just
Good.
go and walk through and eat and drink
Yeah.
as we're doing our shopping. I thought this was like a very like normal thing. That
Never
people
seen
do.
anybody else do it. Never seen anybody
do
else in
it.
the store do it.
Now, once again,
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm on Jeff's side. I'm curious how Gavin feels about this life hack.
Oh, I don't want it. I don't want the soda.
No, I'm not the specifics of it. If it counts as a life hack, do you think that this is a life hack?
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing something against the flow that they intend, I'd say that's a life hack.
Okay.
Thank you. You're doing something in a different way
Yeah.
to achieve a better result. And that result is a hell of a lot of free Diet Coke.
Yeah, I want to be clear. I'm for this. I do this.
Yeah, I think this is awesome.
I hadn't even
This is
thought
great.
about it as a life hack. I just thought of it as a thing that you do at Costco. But I'm all for it, man. Hell yeah.
I just never seen anybody else do it. Okay, next thing I learned that happened at Costco, I want to share with you guys. I saw a hot new toy. I imagine this is going to be hitting the shelves pretty soon.
Okay.
I took a photo of it because I couldn't believe it existed.
Let's
But
see.
I want to see what you guys think about this, and if you want to get in on this, maybe. Let me go ahead. Sorry, I'm trying to get the file now.
We're about to see
Had a
fart ninjas.
Costco has a whole display of fart ninjas. It's the hottest new toy, apparently. 10
Are they-
option activated fart sounds. Fart ninjas.
Oh, their sounds.
But you get a box of 5 little ninjas that are like action figures, and I guess also they fart.
What, you squeeze them or something?
I don't know, man. I didn't buy them, but I just fucking
Wait.
That's a toy that exists.
You were at the Fart Ninjas and didn't think I should see what these are all about.
I did. I took the photo to show you guys. If we can always go back and buy them, trust me. I'm sure they have a ton of it.
It does feel like a product that you would create.
Grandmaster Malador. I'm looking at their names. Fu Man Pew, Kung Fumes, Cobra Crop Dust. Jesus Christ.
I think I looked at these and was disappointed that there doesn't appear to be any actual scent related to them at a glance.
Just a sound.
Yeah, it
It's
appears,
just a
just to
sound?
be sound, yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's kind of, I feel like you're missing the point.
That's where we are. We're at the cross section where we thought to make ninjas the most silent assassins in our pop culture farters.
Well, it says it right there. It's silent but deadly.
Yeah, I guess so.
Mine would be katanas.
Oh. This product feels like somebody watched Beverly Hills Ninja and was like, what if we just take this joke and make it a toy line? Let's just sell a bunch of fart ninjas.
Anyway, I don't know if anybody else is into fart ninjas, but they got them at Costco.
I will say that Bowser does not look thrilled to be next to the fart ninjas. He is brah.
They got a lot of that big ass Bowser there too. They also are selling pinball machines now. I showed Gavin a picture. They had a Star Wars pinball machine for like $5,000.
Wow.
Crazy.
I feel like you're gaining a little bit of an addiction, Geoff.
I'm not getting an addiction, but I do have a pinball. We do have pinball to talk about. But one last thing. My wife and I were eating our pizza as we were walking around Costco. And maybe this is something that Eric's going to be like, oh, I thought everybody said this. I've been doing this for years. But I had never heard her say it, and we've been together over 8 years. My wife, when she was done with her pizza, she said, do you want my pizza bones? And she was talking about the crust.
I've heard pizza bones.
I've never heard pizza crust referred to as pizza bones before in my entire life. She's never said it before.
Are you okay? Andrew just said he's heard it before. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I just had never heard it.
Could we make a pizza with a skeleton?
What would would it be the shape of the thing, or what does the skeleton on the inside look like?
What is the skeleton?
I don't know. I just like the idea of eating a pizza off the bones.
Oh, that sounds terrible. I hate that.
Pizza.
I mean, do you like it? Oh, God.
That's crazy. I found a picture of bone structure of
I think that was in the
pizza.
Star Wars movie.
It does. Snorlax.
Like eating stuff off a bone, for me, I feel like is nice. I like eating meat off a rib, but I'm not a wings guy.
It's worse.
The only value of it is that the bone provides flavor.
Yeah,
I don't know what the bone does for the pizza. Is it providing more pizza flavor? What is the value of the bone?
So wait, if you wanted ribs, would you prefer them to not arrive with the bones?
Yes.
I'd rather have if there's a boned food, I'd probably prefer it boneless by and large. I mean, steak
you'd rather have ribless. You'd rather have boneless ribs, Eric.
Steak is different, and I guess I don't think I've ever had boneless ribs. I didn't even know that was like a thing. But when you think of wings, like the boneless to me is just such a easier pick every time.
Now I will say, with the boneless ribs, when I think of boneless ribs, it's the McRib, and that's horrible. But I think there's a way to do it.
Also,
right.
not a rib. It's a pressed rib like barbecue flavored meat substitute.
How do you get boneless wings? Do they just pull them out?
I don't know.
I think it's a processed chicken. I think it's a processed chicken differently.
I think they hit the chickens with like a bone vaporizing ray or something.
Yeah. Takes out the beak, the eyes, and the bones.
I know. I've said 10,000 ridiculous things to Gavin's one, but the premise that to make boneless wings, that they don't just make him the same way they make nuggets, but instead get to the point where they're about to be finalized and go, we're gonna take the bones.
So wait, what?
It's so funny.
I've never had them. What is it then? What are they?
They're just nuggets.
Oh,
They're just nuggets with like wing sauces on them. Is how
they're not
describe it.
actually wing.
Well, I mean, it's the same. I think it's supposed to be the same meat, but I don't think in making them they just extract the bones. I think they just make nuggets and then.
Yeah, it's dark meat.
Yeah.
So,
But I really like your idea. I prefer to imagine a factory where there's a section of that's just deboning for the final state. Like they separate.
Yeah, I just thought they would like orient them in a machine and the bone would be pressed out.
Boneless wings are not actual chicken wings that have been deboned. They are pieces of chicken breast meat that are breaded, fried, and tossed in wing sauce.
I feel like that's false advertising.
I'm going back to Jeff's idea of the deboning ray. I think we should shoot chickens.
I like
with
a
deboning.
deboning.
Same with the debone
Yeah.
ray, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's let science take care of it.
Finally.
I'm sure I could make boneless wings.
What? Okay, so it was.
All right, show us. Let's do
The issue isn't if it can be done.
At what point do you pick up the process of making boneless wings? Like, where are you? I assume you're not killing the chicken, plucking the chicken, and like making it happen there. So, at what point are you picking up and running with the boneless wing?
Like, are you inventing the ray?
I think it'll be the last part of the process.
It is.
It's underrated joke, Jeff. That was great.
Thank you.
I think you're not into wing culture, is what I'm gathering from this
I've never had them.
conversation.
I'll be honest, I've never eaten a wing.
You've never
saw the
had a
appeal.
chicken
All right, let's
wing.
put it on the list. Can we just keep a running list in the office on a wall of things that people haven't done that they should absolutely do?
How
and
have
then
you
we
not had a wing? I mean, I know. Once again,
How have you not had an egg?
I know. That's why I said I know. But I feel like Gavin would like wings.
I don't
I
think
watched
so.
someone eat wings. I watched all the orange like seep into their face and lips, and I just thought that looks freaking
Dude,
disgusting.
there is no way Gavin would like the experience of eating a wing, like a wing with buffalo sauce. It's too messy for him.
I've
That's
had
not
wing.
his.
Oh.
I've had like wing meat. I've like eaten a chicken, but I've never ordered just a plate of wings.
I don't know what to do with that clip, but I want to save
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's pretty special.
I like the premise of saying, "Nah, I've had like Wagyu. I've had cow. I get it. I know what it is. I've eaten the animal, therefore I've had every variation of it."
I mean, I ate a hamburger yesterday, so I've basically had prime rib.
I think I've got bird confidence. I've got like I think I can make decent quail sliders too. But
I'm sure you could.
So are you going to make these or eat them? I'm sorry.
what's that now? The wings?
Chicken wings. Yeah. Are you? Is your confidence towards making them or eating them?
Oh, just preparing them.
Okay.
So I've got the wings cooked, right? It's a real wing though.
Bold, but okay.
Uh-huh.
I then have to put on the wing sauce.
How you cooking them?
Oh shit! Is a boneless wing fried or just normal?
Yeah, those
I
are
think you can-
options. There's a
Yeah,
lot of
you
different
can-
ways to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fried
Grilled,
boneless
fried?
wings.
I also, if you please put the sauce on before you cook it, man.
Oh, it's a pre-cook thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, okay.
if you're making it from scratch, it doesn't have to be.
Does it? But you're going to be basting it the entire time you're cooking it, probably.
Yeah.
I have to do some research on this.
Yeah. If you want to cook wings in the office and have like a Gavin's wing video kind of thing, I highly support that. I'm all about it. We can do it at my house if we need to use a grill.
Yeah, because I think the result would be interesting. I serve it up, and you have to tell me what's better, boneless wings or boneless wings.
Okay.
Okay. We can do that.
Let's do that.
All right.
Yeah.
Somebody write that down. Put that in the bit barrel.
So he's gonna make quail sliders,
Uh-huh.
and he's also gonna make boneless wings. And when asked, "How are you going to cook the boneless wings?" he said, "I'll cook these." How? Ooh, interesting.
Well, I've never eaten them or cooked them. I'll have to do a little bit of research.
Do you want us to like take you to Pluckers or something? Or
So are there boneless legs?
What?
Like, can you get a boneless thigh or like other pieces of chicken?
No.
They're just nuggets,
Yeah.
Okay.
just branded differently.
Yeah.
What sauce do you think you'd use?
oh, that's the question. That's a great
Yeah.
question.
Now we're talking.
I mean, that's the thing, Gav. You go to a place like Pluckers or Wingstop, they're going to have 30 different sauces for you to choose from. Like the chicken, and you might not know this as not being a wing aficionado, but the chicken is basically the sauce delivery mechanism at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Delivery.
You got lemon pepper, teriyaki,
Habanero,
Buffalo.
salt and pepper.
So you're all big wings guys.
Yeah.
I think we're normal wings guys.
Yeah. I'm not even a big wings guy. I don't really like or dislike wings. They're just sort of a wing to me. But like, I felt like this was pretty common knowledge stuff. I'm very surprised through this
I'm
whole
sure it
thing
is.
that you don't know anything about it. It's like very surprised.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm a wing guy either, but I do like a wing. I will say Millie went through about a year in high school where she was super into wings. And so Millie and Emily and I would go to Buffalo Wild Wings together all the time. So I maybe over-indexed a bit for a while, but yeah.
Well, maybe if I got an invite to one of those, I wouldn't be in such a pickle right now.
Why you want to bring pickles into this? Do you want to?
Yeah, I was thinking like if there'd be a Branston-y type sauce or a salad cream wing.
Branston and boneless?
Boneless Branston.
I'll do it.
But you have to get all the little boneless bites and line them up like a person. Boneless Branston special.
Line them up like a person.
Yeah, like do like a stick figure, but instead of like the sticks, it's the nuggets. Do some feet and legs, arms, and then you have the boneless Branston. A Gavin specialty. You haven't lived until you've had Gavin's Branston's bites.
I mean, I still think an egg is more mental to not eat than a wing, though.
Oh yeah, I'm not arguing that. Absolutely.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I'm without a doubt, I'm missing some key things, but I was just surprised.
I think we need to do two things here. I think we need to take Gavin out to eat wings and have a good 6 or 7 flavors. But we also, obviously, we need to have Gavin make wings. Now, the question is, do we take Gavin out to eat wings before he makes
Yeah,
wings?
it's a great question.
Or should we have him make the wings first, sight unseen, and then take him to eat wings?
You think, because it's two different situations. It's one where he goes, now I know what to do. And then there's a second situation where we take him out to the wings second and he goes,
Yeah.
oh, it's
That's what I was
like
supposed to
this.
do. Yeah. And I don't know which is funnier.
This is a genuine question, and you're probably the only person that I know, Gavin, that I would ask this. How do you feel about salt and pepper? Like, are you okay with them?
They're a hell of a combo, bud.
Do you view it as a waste of time? Like, I don't, with your perception of seasoning, I just don't know how to like factor it.
I'll be honest. I think I've only ever used salt and pepper when I just watched someone else use it. I would never think to use it myself.
So it's not like a taste that you ever seek or go like, oh, that's nice.
Well, I just don't know about the combos. Like, you can't put pepper on anything, can you?
Well, I mean, it's the base of so many things. Like if you're grilling or you're cooking really any meat, like salt and pepper.
What things, Gavin, can you give me an example of something that you could put pepper on and then something you should not put pepper on?
Well, I think that's what I don't know.
Right. That's what I'm asking. Like, if you had to take a guess, you don't know shit about wings, but you think you can make them.
I probably wouldn't put pepper on. Would I put it on a sandwich? No, maybe I would. No, you could have pepper on a sandwich.
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
What about
God.
salt?
Yeah. Well, wait. When you can always put both on, can't you?
Would you put pepper on cereal?
Well, no.
Okay.
Peanut butter and jelly?
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
Hot food. Is it a hot food thing?
It
Is
can be.
Is there a hot food that wouldn't go? We'll put it on soup. Put it on.
I'm trying to think of a cold food that I would want to salt and pepper.
This is the craziest. Like, I'm so stunned. I didn't think this is where the episode was going.
I don't know
It's
about
really something.
flavors. I don't have any like if I eat food, I don't have any information about it other than like it was I liked it or I didn't like it. Some people are like, I really enjoyed the way that this the sweetness cuts through the I'm like, what?
Acidity.
Yeah. Huh?
It's you really just want to eat protein cubes and you really want your fourth course to be the check and go home.
I wasn't lying when I drafted the check and the cup of tea at home.
No.
That's a perfect meal for me.
I don't know if you've ever started your own business or if you're even thinking about starting your own business, or maybe one time you did think about starting your own business. Regardless, it's a pretty intimidating venture and it gets kind of lonely quickly because you find yourself having to wear a lot of different hats that maybe aren't the most comfortable to put on, such as e-commerce. And that's why Shopify is a business partner that can take some of those hats off your head. When we started Regulation, we basically had to rebuild ourselves from the ground up. We'd lost the infrastructure of the old company and we had to create our own new infrastructure, which is why we immediately set about doing it in Shopify. because it is the e-commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world. 10% of all e-commerce in the US, with brands you've heard of like Mattel and maybe brands you haven't heard of quite yet, like Regulation. It's easy to get started. They have a design studio that has hundreds of ready-to-use templates. So if design isn't your thing, they've got you covered. If design is your thing, it's pretty easy to use. So you can, heavily and extensively modify it to fit your needs. And it's going to be like you have your own marketing team behind you because you can easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers hang out. And best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. So if you're ready to sell, do it with Shopify. Turn your business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/face. Go to shopify.com/face. That's shopify.com/face. FACE.
Gavin and I had a talk recently where I realized that the way Gavin views 120 frames per second is how I view a slushy. Like the way that I value food but don't see the value, like it doesn't matter to me. The other thing, like that's what our interchangeable thing is.
Because I was
for
like,
me, it's food. For him, it's like graphics and fidelity.
To me, it was bugging me that the remake of Gears it's like 4K 60, but the cutscenes are not 60. They're like 30 or 24, and it was annoying me. And Andrew was like, I didn't even notice.
I would never notice.
I would never notice either.
Mm. Yeah, maybe I'm fussy in the wrong areas.
You're just fussy in your areas.
You have your own fussiness,
well
so
for
that's
you
fine.
in life, buddy. Yeah. You're doing okay.
Nothing wrong with not being a food person. It's you have your own fuss. We all have our own fussiness.
And it's not even that you're not a food person. It's just that you like the efficiency of the food cube. But you still appreciate when the food cube tastes good. You just don't know how or why it tastes good.
But to me, opinions on food are binary. It's just like on or off. Like I like it or I don't. And that's the end of my opinion.
So you're not like kombucha girl.
What's that?
I would say, Gavin, I'm having a hard time thinking of a cold food I'd season. I wouldn't season Jell-O.
What about gazpacho? Oh!
Potato salad.
Oh, potato salad's a good one.
Yeah, that's kombucha.
Yeah,
girl.
okay. Yeah, it can't be cold
Okay.
food.
No, yeah, I've seen that.
You've seen that?
No, yeah, I wish I enjoyed food more.
Maybe. Have you tried?
Yeah, maybe that journey can start today.
How do you try and get enjoyment out of something?
Have you fucking tried?
I didn't. I didn't mean it in the tone that Eric delivered.
You're acting like I'm like whack-a-moling my emotions when I'm trying to. I'm like, get down there. Don't have an opinion on this. It's not. How can you try?
No. You could try by like learning how to cook certain things and like experimenting with like, if I put this in it, then it tastes like this, as opposed to if I put this in it, what do I like more? Oh, it turns out I actually learned that I like, I don't know, a lemon pepper a lot more than I would have guessed. Like, have you experimented in the sense of like, you've attempted to make food or try foods that have different ranges and then evaluate how you feel about them?
You need to have your Remy getting electrocuted on top of the roof moment.
I think if I cook something myself, it'll be like a 5 out of 10, right? And if I make modifications, it will only ever be a different 5.
What the fuck is a different 5?
What?
Just like it's never. I've never improved or deproved. I've just never made a meaningful modification, I think.
My question was essentially, have you ever attempted to meaningfully invest in food? And I just don't think that that's a thing that you would understand. Not in a negative. I just don't think your brain works in a way that like, I don't think you're capable of it. Like, I just don't think that's for you, and that's okay.
Well, I mean, my favorite drink is water. I don't think I'm off to a great start.
But like, what's interesting is what I think is interesting is like your favorite drink is water, and that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I feel like you haven't tried a lot of other things.
But I genuinely believe it's the best drink. Like, it tastes the best.
Well, it doesn't taste anything.
Okay, I mean,
Your favorite flavor is absence of flavor.
well, there are different textures, and like I do think there's a range to water. But what I just think is interesting is that you've made this declaration while also never trying a Slurpee or being like, I wonder what this tastes like. For such a curious person, you have such a lack of food curiosity.
Well, I'm just not I'm not a sugar guy. You're not listed anything that isn't just like 40 grams of sugar.
But how do you know you're not a sugar guy?
You know, it's like, blech. I've tried sodas.
Okay. Fair enough. I feel like, once again, it's sort of relating to the cow thing of just because you've had sugar doesn't mean that you have necessarily, like, there could be a version of a sugary thing that you like. Potentially. Yeah. Maybe not, though.
What about iced tea?
It might not.
No.
I just find it interesting that I think you're probably the most curious person I know, but in this specific regard, that is, I think, a general curiosity for a lot of people, zero interest at all. And that's not a judgment in the slightest. It's just, I think, interesting.
I don't think Gavin's the most. I think Gavin is the most niche curious person, but I don't think he's curious about a lot of the world.
That's fair. I view him as the most scientifically curious.
Sure, I go with that.
Huh.
Are there any other types of curiosities you have, Gavin, outside of science? Like lenses, right? Like filmmaking. Like, I feel like you have an interest in how shit is made, how the thing you're seeing. I think you're a very visually curious person.
I think my favorite thing in the world is to see an invisible thing.
There you go.
Okay.
Like, I think that's too fast or too slow, or like infrared or thermal. It's all wicked. Love it.
Seeing something you're not supposed to be able to see.
Yeah. Like, better than eyeballs.
Yeah, I get that.
I just think you're pro eyes, anti tongue. If you could get rid of the tongue, you would. You don't need it.
Well, I mean, I feel like you're curious. Like, what do you think keeps you in the tub so long?
I'll be on my phone. I'll just be looking at stuff. I like to work in the tub. I find it relaxing. So
okay, well, what gets you out of the tub? Is it the shrivel? Like, you get too shriveled or too cold?
No, I just feel like getting out at that point. I've accomplished everything I want to accomplish.
But it becomes a point too where like you've gone past comfort into, like you've achieved the maximum comfort you can have in a thing, like a nap or sitting down.
Yeah, I guess that's why like there's no massage that's like 5 hours long. Because after like 90 minutes, you're like,
excruciating.
I'm relaxed.
For me, it's a process of one, and if I'm doing certain work where I can just work it on my phone, great. Like I just find I work well in that environment. And also just if I'm trying to come up with ideas for content, I find it's a great place to do that for me. Just sit and just think about nothing in a comfortable space.
Yeah, but what's different in there than would be on like the couch or a bed?
I have less distractions if I want. Like I could make the room very dark and I can just sit, and either sometimes I won't have my phone if I'm trying to think of stuff, and just it's a very isolating space for me. I feel like other people aren't going to come into it and that I'll have to interact with them. Like I feel when I am in the bathtub that like I am in a do not disturb, or as much of a do not disturb state as I can be. Have
you ever been in one of those sensory deprivation tank egg things?
No, thank you.
Oh, see, to me, that's like ultimate tub. That's like maximum tub.
Yeah, why wouldn't you want that?
I'm not claustrophobic. I don't know. I just don't like the idea of being locked in a big chamber thing.
Well, your house is a big chamber.
Yeah, but I have so many more entries of exit as opposed to...
You got 2 entries and access to the bathroom?
But I'm not like locked in.
I don't think you're locked. I don't think you're locked in the sensory deprivation tank.
Maybe what I imagine a sensory deprivation tank looks like is not at all what it looks like.
You think there's a big padlock on the outside?
No, it's just I've seen too many Final Destinations.
Okay.
I don't need it, and I feel like it's the backdrop for somehow getting killed by the isolation tank.
I've seen way more bathtub murders in films.
That's what Andrew thinks a deprivation tank is.
Oh, if that's what it was, I would be more into it.
Yeah, I feel like
in my mind, it's like a hot water tank, but larger.
But that's what a bath is.
No, but it's open top.
I'll tell you what a deprivation tank is. It's what all the fucking QAnon idiots say is a med bed, honestly. It's just that.
Oh, that doesn't look that bad. That looks dumb.
That's a tub with a lid.
Yeah, that looks dumb. That's what I was imagining was a lot worse.
What were you imagining?
As I said, like a hot water tank, but larger. Like a metal circular thing you would climb into. Yeah, that just looks goofy. That's fine.
That's like a swimming. It's like a tub without walls, you know, so you got a little bit of room to relax.
Tub, and they have a purple light in it, and it's no, that's fine.
I thought it was lights off in there. I didn't realize it was a purple light.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to be lights off. I think the entire point is 0 senses.
I've never done one.
I haven't either, but I'm pretty sure that's the point, because don't they put like enough salt in it that like you can't even tell that you're floating or something? Like it changes the feel.
It's like the Dead Sea.
Yeah.
North Austin True Rest Premier Float Spa. We could do this. Sensory deprivation tanks in Austin.
I don't.
I feel like I want Andrew to do it. You got any on the Nanaimo?
Let me look.
Any on the Nanaimo? I'm sure I did.
What if that building that I picked that you can't find yet? What if that was it?
That could be it.
Harbor City Float. Location in Nanaimo. Yeah, man.
Harbor City Float could either be a flotation tank company or a seaplane company.
Yeah, but it says they offer sensory deprivation float tank therapy.
In the seaplane. You take flight, we lock you in, you're not going to see nothing. It's great.
I feel like this could unlock new levels of relaxation for you.
Maybe. Yeah.
I bet if Andrew likes it, there will be a sleep deprivation chamber on his balcony within 6 months.
The cheapest, most inflatable, like just, yeah. I like it. I have a question. Well, we're talking a lot about Gavin, but there's something that we talked about discussing last episode that we never got to, that I've been thinking about since that point. What did Ray get you for your wedding, Gavin?
Oh yeah, we keep hearing about it, but we don't know what it is.
We don't know what it is.
Gavin?
I've heard it so many times.
It was an incredible gift. He got me a signed copy of X-Ray and Vav season 1 and 2. Signed by Ray.
Signed by Ray. That's what I was going to ask. Who signed it? Wow.
That's really funny.
That's incredible.
Meg must have been over the moon.
I think he was like mainly suggesting it as like this would be funny to give me, and then I was like, is it funnier if I actually take it though? And he was like, yeah, take it. So now it's genuinely on my bookshelf.
Speaking of your wife, Meg, I was hanging out with her on Saturday without you, as per usual.
Yeah.
And I was telling her, Saturday specifically, that fucking pinball machine you guys gave me might be the best gift I've ever received in my entire life. I don't know that I've had that much fun in years. As you all know, the last podcast, was it the last podcast Eric mentioned that he got the high score on the pinball machine?
That is correct, yes.
Yeah. He beat my score. So luckily my wife was out of town on Saturday for most of the day. She came home Saturday evening. And so I just got up on Saturday and I drove to the office and I just said, I'm just going to play pinball till I beat Eric's score. And it was like being transported back into 1977, I assume, and being at a bowling alley or a bar somewhere. The whole fucking house shakes when the pinball machine is on. It's in like this dark, musty wooden room. I was transported to a different time. The hours melted away. If you told me I was in there for 10 hours straight, I would have believed you. If you told me an hour, I would have believed you. I can't tell you like if that's what pinballing is. I hit a level of zen I haven't had in so many years. And of course, I was very excited to tell you guys when I beat Eric's score. Obviously,
now there's some King of Kong erasure. It needs to be known I have the top score right now.
Right. We'll get there. We're working on, and part of the reason I did this also is because Andrew on Friday night let us know that via the digital version of the game, he got the high score, 8.6 million or something. But the cabinet high score was Eric with 6.64 million. So I beat that, and now it's 6.69 million. So I beat it by 5,000 points. What I didn't tell you guys, though, later in the day is I wasn't done. So I beat it again just because I was having so much fun playing pinball. So now it's 6.8. I think it's 8.8. Still totally within range of beating it. Eric can definitely take the score and return to the front page.
Rat back on top, baby. Number one rat.
Back on top. You'll get there. But in all seriousness, Gavin, thank you so much. I genuinely have not had that much fun gaming. It was better than any, that time I spent playing Earthshaker on Saturday was better than any video game I've played in the last 5 years. It was
I love that.
it was so much fun.
You were posting your score updates, and then Andrew was posting little clips.
So
from ground level.
We had a stream on the Friday of me trying to beat the high score, and then I kept playing it. Mainly because I knew if I beat it, that would incentivize one of you to go into the office, and I wanted to film you as Dillbot playing on the machine. So I popped in once, nobody was there. Or I guess you were there, I got stuck. And then I left, and then I came back and I saw that the door was open again. And I got 40 minutes of Geoff playing pinball from the back view.
Just pure joy.
I was watching all this happen in the Slack, and then I thought, let me hop on the old security camera, and I could hear Geoff in the other room railing on the pinball machine.
It's so loud.
And then you see little Dillbot like in through the door, like running. It looked like a little kid watching his dad or something, because you were just like, parked behind him on the floor looking up.
It's a really fun cabinet.
Anyway, I think that this pinball machine is going to become, I think the mark by which we rate regulation things. I want to get something on the wall where we can list. We can have, anytime we have a guest come in, we can let them take a shot at it, see if they can be, it could be like, we've talked about it before, right? But have it be like our Top Gear Stig time and that whole thing. It's just perfect. The pinball machine is just perfect. And I'm super open to the idea of getting more.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if we necessarily, I really like that we're all mastering one cabinet.
No, for sure.
And it's also a thing where I feel like the scores can be beaten at any time, because I didn't go above 3 million points until I hit 8.9. Like, I had just every game, I was like 2.5, 2.2, 2.3, and then I had the 8.7. And it just feels like anyone can have one of those games at any moment.
I think that 6.8 million game, I think I had going into the third ball, I think I had like 1.4 million points. And then you just you go on a run. And then when I died, I had my ball locked in, and I just needed to get the second ball locked, and I would have had another multi-ball. So another Earthshaker. So yeah, that when you just got to catch a wave on that thing, and then you're off to the races.
Nick, have you had a go yet?
Not yet. I still have not played the pinball cabinet at all.
Nick's going to end up getting like 12 million in his second play. I'm scared of Nick's pinball skill.
First game, he's going to be like, I guess I broke the record.
Based on how it went at the Vegas museum, you don't have anything to worry about.
We definitely got to keep Ray away from it. I don't want to look at Ray's high score for the next 5 years.
That's rough too, because his name fits.
It's such a fun evolution of every pinball experience I've had is you just hit the flippers and try to not have the ball go down the hole. Yeah. And now being in a place of okay, so I want to aim for this ramp. This ramp will mean this. If I go this way, it will increase this modifier. Having an understanding and an actual goal and purpose to the flipping has been so much fun.
I have 5 actual shots that I attempt now, where I know which, exactly how to hit to go for these certain areas. And they're the 5 shots I cycle through. And that's pretty, it's fucking
so cool. It's a great cabinet.
Speaking of I went out Saturday night and I celebrated my high scores by playing bingo with the ladies. Obviously, I went and played bingo with all of your wives, and got a little hungry. Went to Matt's Snacks, where I usually get cheddar fries. Sometimes I get some tater tots. They have a hamburger I've been thinking about getting, but it just seemed like an investment on a Saturday night that I wasn't ready to make. And I just had the wildest craving. And so I got one of these guys.
What? Ridiculous.
I know I'm off hot dogs, but I had one more. I had one more hot dog. And it was great.
You said things hit different at the bingo hall. Is that largely arthritis? What's the what's the age demographic at that bingo hall?
Oh, dude. I'm 50 and I am a spry young man at the bingo.
I love it.
For me going to bingo, it's like me taking all of my younger sisters to bingo or my daughter and her friends. It's like me and Meg and Emily and Barbara and Tina and the whole group, Vanessa. And and then just a bunch of people with oxygen tanks.
It seems really hard to win. You guys have been going a while and no one's won.
No. Meg came pretty close last night, as did Tina, I think, or Saturday. But yeah,
I feel like I would like to see how Eric gets on there because he's always winning Sloppy Joe's bingo.
Yeah, but but these people are like locked in, and my wife was telling me about how you have your cards and then a computer has their cards, and then you can't call bingo until the guy says the number or letter, and there's like,
why would you call bingo before the guy says the number?
Hey, Geoff, why would they do that? If you
I
want to
can
explain it to Gavin, go ahead.
I can happily explain it. So what happens when bingo runs is there's monitors all up around the building that you can see, like computer monitors or TV screens that are all fed in onto the ball, right? And so he'll call, the first ball will come up, B1 or whatever, right? He calls it. Then the next ball pops up. Then there's a period of 10 or 15 seconds where everybody sees that number is like 070. And they go, okay, and everybody's marking down 070. If you immediately mark it down and you realize you've got bingo, you're tempted to go, bingo, right? But it's not official and locked in till the man says 070. Then he picks the next ball. So you just have to wait till they acknowledge that it's 070 and it's like officially entered into the record. And then you can yell bingo. People just get excited and they jump the gun.
You'd know that if you asked Meg about bingo ever.
I mean, I feel like it's... I feel like English bingo has the funny names though.
Like what?
Yeah, but American bingo has the sad people.
Like American bingo is like a letter and then a number. English bingo is just a number, but each number has like a little, like Winnie the Pooh 42 or Danny LaRue.
Yeah, we don't have Danny LaRue or Winnie the Pooh. If they went that slowly, the people in American bingo would revolt. Sometimes they'll be like a wild. Some bingos, there's like a million different kinds of bingo, right? So sometimes you'll be playing a bingo and there'll be a wild number. So like if it ends in a 5, you can blank out anything on the board that ends in 5, right? But then if a random bingo number will pop up, like I-15 will pop up, and the guy doesn't, like, he'll immediately move it because, you know, that's a dead ball because there's it's already been marked. But if they don't see it, if they wait more than 1 second, people bang on the glass like that. And the guy goes, all right, I know, I got it. I was just checking it, making sure you're paying attention. And they keep going. People do not fuck around. They don't want to hear about Danny LaRue or Skippity Doo or Flippity Flab or Jibba Jab. They want to know what the next number is to know if they got bingo or not, so they can yell when somebody else gets it. Because that's the other cool thing about the bingo that I go to is when you hear somebody yell bingo, you hear this. Fuck! Like 30 people. And that's the best part of bingo. And I'm the loudest one of them. I relish. It is a place where you go and you have to be so quiet. If you talk, you will get shushed. And then when bingo happens, everybody's allowed to express themselves. So you know I am as loud as humanly possible every chance I get. And I delight in it. And also if the girls talk, I shush them so loud. My favorite thing to do is shush Vanessa. She looks horrified.
I'm sure she loves getting shushed.
Yeah. And then as soon as somebody wins, you just go, God damn it! And then it's fine.
Time for tea. 83.
They'd throw their walkers at you.
Yeah.
Canes would be flying at the stage. You doing your little jingles.
You'd be like, talk too much, you get a punch.
I want reverse bingo. I want the bingo hall to be filled. And when you get a bingo, you have to leave. You're eliminated. You have to physically leave the venue. Last one standing wins. That's what I want.
I just looked down and when I banged on the table, I cut my hand open somehow.
No! Are you okay?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You're such a bleeder these days.
I know. I think it must be. I must be getting thin old man skin or something.
What did you punch? A thumbtack?
No, I just punched the table a bunch and I just looked down on my knuckles all raw.
Is it the same hand that you cut on the fish tank?
I don't know. How the fuck did I know?
Well, you have a 50% chance. I feel like you'd remember how many hands.
I don't remember what hand it was I heard.
I'm just curious because you know how like boxers develop scar tissue in their face that become easy bleeders? It could be a hand thing.
Oh, your finger popped.
Oh, wow.
No.
Wow, you really banged it up, bud.
God, man.
Ridiculous. Anyway,
That's
bingo's fun.
Ridiculous. Bingo does seem fun.
And I ate a hot dog I'm sorry, I ate a hot dog, but I did enjoy it. And it doesn't mean I'm back on hot dogs or anything. I just I don't know, man. It just felt right in the moment.
You're back on hot dogs. I think you're back on hot dogs.
Do you need a thing where like every hot dog you eat during burger season subtracts a burger?
Whoa. Wow.
That's interesting because it doesn't
Yeah.
actually uneat the food.
No,
but
not
it's
at all.
interesting. Yeah, maybe it's just a scoring game.
Interesting. Very
Not a
interesting.
contest, of course.
No, it's
Yeah.
not a contest.
Not a contest.
Of course.
Dude, in my stream, the people are getting so fucking pedantic about what is and isn't a hamburger. It's driving me nuts. They're just like, well, it's, and it's like, we should be weighing it. So it's like, it's really about how much ground beef you're eating.
Nope.
I'm like, that's not what it is at all.
Nope.
It's nothing. It's nowhere near that. What? Why do people want to extract the fun out of the thing?
They want to get clarification.
It's I appreciate like the wanting specifics, but doing this with hot dogs, there was none of this. I asked, does a hot dog count as one? The answer was yes, and it's like, okay, well then anything is a hot dog, regardless of how big it is. Like, it's not weight based. You can get some tiny hot dogs.
People are constantly trying to find ways to game the hot dog or hamburger counting system, which is so arbitrary and not important. I just don't understand.
Well, I wonder if it's a thing where hamburgers are so much more popular that people are worried about their own numbers.
Oh, I see.
I don't think so. Everybody I talk to seems to think, except for like one or two people in chats, seems to think that 150 is an insane number to hit. And I'm the one that's like, I don't think
no.
so.
I
don't
really
think
don't.
it's insane. I think you're going to be surprised. I think 150 is not as many as you think it is.
If I didn't have to consider my wife and what she's going to eat and like dinners and all that stuff like together, I would eclipse that number.
If I went to McDonald's once a week for a year, I would hit the record because my order at McDonald's is now 3 cheeseburgers. I don't want fries anymore. I'm done with fries, and I don't want a Big Mac. I've had enough Big Macs, so now I just get 3 simple.
You're done with fries?
Yeah, for right now. I'll eat a waffle fry or a curly fry, but I'm just kind of done with plain ass fries. I don't know.
Well, I have some good news for you, Geoff. Right now in Canada, we got the Shania Twain collab happening with McDonald's, and you can get you some all-dressed McShaker fries.
Jesus, this will stop bleeding. If you put a small fry or a cheeseburger in front of me and said you can only eat one, I'm eating the hamburger 100% of the time. So why not just order 3 cheeseburgers and give up fries altogether? My point being, one order at McDonald's is a week's hamburgers, according to the list.
Mm.
I think a French fry is sometimes better than the burger.
I disagree.
I disagree.
That's fine.
I think fries are fine.
Andrew, have you had the McShaker?
Oh, yeah,
all dressed?
absolutely.
Did they impress you much?
Oh, they impressed me so much, Eric. Every time you take one fry, I just go, oh, I feel like a woman. Whoa! And there's a lot of fries.
What that is?
It's a lot of fries, so it happens a lot.
I don't think Geoff didn't hear you explain what this was.
No, he didn't. It went
he
through
really
him.
tuned out and was locked in on
Yeah.
his thing. That's exciting.
But he's looking at this photo. It don't impress him much.
Oh, it's the Shania Twain. I gotcha. Yeah. They look good.
There's no burger on the thing, so he's like, I don't care.
What are you hoarding any of the seasoning or sauce or anything?
Oh,
for-
yeah, I am.
What are you?
Yeah.
What are you hoarding? The strawberry pie?
No, I don't care about the pie. Pie
Oh,
is
okay.
mid. I have on my desk right now 3 bags of the McShaker fries bags.
Oh
the
my
seasoning.
god! Oh
So
my God.
Shania Twain only eats fries in a pie?
What?
Also keychains,
Oh, okay.
which are not displayed there. Or maybe it is. Is that on the fry bag,
Why-
the little keychain?
Why?
Yeah, it is.
Why do you think she only eats fries?
Because this
Well,
is her meal. So
This is her
clearly-
meal, right? Like you get the Travis Scott meal or the Mariah Carey meal or the Shania Twain.
Is this her meal or is this just a collaboration? Is this?
I mean, you've got the fries, but do you got the touch? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is called Shania's sides.
Oh, it's just her
So
sides.
it's just her side.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Everyone's getting on her about, oh, this is her meal. This is her meal. These are simply her sides.
I've
Boys.
never seen McDonald's do a side specific collaboration.
Up until
before.
about 2 years ago, we never really saw them do meals either. But things change, Jeff.
I guess they do.
I think
Times
that
they are
movie
changing.
theaters should do the fast food celeb strategy.
Oh,
I think
Dude.
there should be like Denzel Washington movie night, and like it comes with his popcorn combo and a movie of his choice. Not even necessarily one of his movies. Just being like, no, if I'm gonna watch a movie in the theater, I think this is a banger.
Like Denzel's ultimate combo.
Yeah, like the
Dude,
equal
what
fries
is
or something.
The ultimate combo.
The equal fries.
Let me ask you guys this, because I just
Popcorn
found out about
X.
this. I found out about this from a friend yesterday. So I was talking, I have another podcast called Creating Character, and Scorpio Sky, AEW pro wrestler Scorpio Sky, said that he goes to AMC, will drive himself to AMC, orders a large popcorn, does not see a movie, just walks out, leaves, and eats the
Yeah.
popcorn.
Yeah, it's fine.
Is that normal? This cannot be normal. It blew my fucking mind.
Yeah.
You drove to the movies with no intention to see the movies?
If there's
And
no
just to get-
movie involved, you just bought the most expensive popcorn possible.
Yeah,
No, but-
I'm
okay,
on board
listen.
with the idea of going just for the popcorn because it's good.
Once
but that is
again-
expensive popcorn.
Gavin, I love you. I feel like your opinion on this does not hold equal weight to everybody else's.
Oh, just because I'm not a big flavor guy, I'm still a price guy. That's like going to the airport for a Fiji water.
But there's a difference. There is a taste. There's a movie popcorn taste that is hard to replicate in any other form.
Mm.
Let me explain it to you this way. At home, microwavable popcorn, 480p. Movie theater popcorn, 1080p.
1080p. Gavin, it's the highest it can go. 1080p.
Would you pay a difference, Gavin, for 1080p over 480?
You know what? I really fancy a Snickers. Let me head to the hotel minibar of a Vegas hotel and get
No,
myself one.
but it's
Little
not the
1080p
same.
Little 1080p Snickers.
You're right, Andrew, but you're also acting like microwave popcorn's the only option at home. There are a million other ways to make popcorn
Sure,
at home.
absolutely. But a movie theater popcorn has a very specific taste.
I mean, if you're
That is hard
quite
to replicate.
often buying movie theater popcorn and leaving, you could just not do that for 2 years and buy a movie theater popcorn maker
There you go.
with the same
There
money.
you go. Yeah. And really,
Save
I mean,
money.
you can make stovetop popcorn and just
can.
throw a little bit of like that seasoning on it that they have at the movie theater.
Andrew is right that I don't think it's the same.
It
But
doesn't
it just
taste the same, but
it's just too much money. Like I'm always like relenting when I buy movie theater popcorn, you know? I'm always like, oh fuck, it's the only place I'm gonna get it, so I might as well fucking pay for it. But I'm always mad about it. I wouldn't go out of my way to pay for it, I guess.
What gives it that flavor though? What's providing that extra taste that you can't replicate?
I've never worked in
Certain
them.
staleness in the air. The I'm sure the popcorn kernels are aged in a bag for 6 months to a year longer than the ones that you're getting. You know, there's a lot that goes into it. You know, I'm sure the popcorn machine hasn't been properly cleaned ever.
It's this. It's just this.
Flavicle.
Flavicol or whatever.
So
It's-
I have it on my desk right now, and I've been experimenting with it to try to get the taste.
You have a flavicle?
I do. I have a Flavicle. I just ruined a bag of pre-made popcorn. Was the problem. I put too much in. It was just way too salty.
That's not how it's supposed to work, is my
What do you mean?
understanding.
You just pour it on. What do you mean?
No, I don't think that's true. I don't think you just pour it on.
This salt does not supply iodine, a necessary nutrient. So wait, it's
Yeah,
like a
not enough for the
nutrient
nutrients.
extracted salt.
Yeah, it's like all the salt with none of the benefit.
Whoa.
For better tasting popcorn.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Is this the first time you're reading the instructions? I'm just asking.
yeah, I haven't read the box at all. Add desired amount of Flavicle to corn in kettle. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I will say though, it has been added a little bit of that taste. I have enjoyed a little bit of the salt. Oh man, this sucks. I have to cook it.
Like, what did you expect? That you just put it
That
on?
it was like a seasoning salt. Yeah.
So wait, is it a salt then? It's not a liquid in there.
No,
Or
it's
it is.
salt.
It's a salt, yeah.
Why is it in like an orange juice carton?
because they pour it into the machines in like huge amounts.
Because it's really old, and the only people who are supposed to use it are movie theaters, so they don't have to update or change anything. And then sometimes guys on podcasts buy some and just put it on pre-made popcorn and go, this ain't working.
Like that picture that's on the side of that popcorn maker. You can get that for like $250.
Right.
If anything, it worked too much was the issue I've had. The only time it's went wrong.
It was the equivalent of like watching 3 movies at the same time.
It was like a salt lick in a bag is what it turned into.
It made the popcorn kind of like 4K. It was just too much.
It was like watching the Equalizer trilogy.
Do you cook popcorn with this, Eric? Do you ever use it?
I have used it in the past, yeah, but I don't have it to like cook popcorn with. No. Do you want to try it? We can try it.
Yeah, I want to see. I want to see if we can make pop. We should go. Here's what we do: we make it, and then we go get movie theater popcorn, and then we compare.
It's so crazy that he just went like, yeah, this is my thing. This is what I do. And it's turning into us going, we can make this popcorn. This is nuts.
Well, good idea is a good idea. I want to see if this stuff works.
I just don't see the appeal of eating popcorn not in front of a movie.
That's Gavin. I feel the same way.
It's just food to eat that you don't need to look at.
You're talking about savings. If I get the popcorn to go, because you're never just getting the popcorn, you're also going to be buying a drink because it's so salty. You need to balance it out. If I'm getting popcorn to go, I don't need to buy the drink. I'm not spending money on drink costs.
You know
Wait. So wait.
He's right.
You're not drinking.
I got drink at home. I can provide own drink.
I can go drink at home.
Well, why do you order a drink anywhere?
Because if you're going to a theater, you're going to eat the popcorn in the theater. It's so salty. You need a drink to counter it.
Too much flavacol.
So, but if I go at home, I'm not going to be stuck in a room for 2.5 hours. I don't need the drink. I can have a drink at home. I'm not paying the drink cost.
You could always bring a drink in with you.
Yeah, it's smuggling.
Yeah,
that takes effort.
I used to smuggle a lot.
Yeah, so did I. Absolutely.
Everybody likes Han Solo till it's time to be Han Solo.
That's fair. I will go as far, Gavin, as there have been times where I've had someone I know, like a friend, who's going to the movies and I'm not, and then I'm going to see them after, and I've given them money to buy me popcorn to bring to the meet.
That is mental.
See, once again, I don't know if that's true or not because you're saying it. I would trust anybody else.
It's just such a specific.
Andrew, I'm just so we're clear. I'm kind of on your side here. So
have you done that? Though?
You're not. I don't think it's mental.
Would you go to that trouble?
It's not trouble.
But it doesn't.
What trouble?
It doesn't shock me that someone else would.
I don't know. It's quite a burden to put on someone to buy popcorn on the way out.
Not really. They
Not
double
really.
bag it. It's so easy to transport. It's not.
Yeah.
Scorpio Sky was walking out with a bucket. So he just had a bucket of popcorn.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's easier or harder, but
I just don't think that's not practical. Like a gust of wind would would take the top layer away.
Gust of wind.
Andrew, do you think you can Uber Eats
Absolutely.
popcorn?
I've done it. What?
Wait, you've Uber Eats popcorn from the movie theater?
As we talked about, movie theater popcorn, insanely expensive. I've only done it once, and that was like, we're doing a big, exciting movie night. Let's get movie theater popcorn with the experience.
That's like me.
You can get absurd bags here. Let me show you a photo of.
Oh my
This
god.
Here's the problem you encounter.
What the fuck?
I've looked deep into this. I also learned at that time that pretzels don't travel well. Do not get movie theater pretzels delivered to you with your popcorn.
I think pretzels don't travel well is just a good universal.
Yeah, just a
rule.
general thing.
They get a bit soggy or a bit
They
hot.
get so
Yeah.
soggy, they suck.
It's like mozzarella sticks, same way. You can't order mozzarella sticks to be
No,
delivered.
they don't travel well.
So if I wanted to right now, I could get a Naked Gun Beaver collectible tub with large popcorn delivered to me. How exciting. Where is
That's got to
the
be close
at-home
to like
bag?
20
Here we
cents
go.
per kernel.
$25.99 family popcorn pack.
$25.99
Yeah.
to do something that you don't even really need to do while you're watching a film. I've never seen the point of eating while watching a film. Family pack.
Why do you go
Now
to the
here-
Alamo Draft House?
Yeah, what's the point?
Meg likes to go.
You know what? You win.
Their food's
Okay.
dog shit. Are you serious? I don't go for the food.
Here's the thing that I'm
just gotta know what
fascinated
to
by.
order.
I've never ordered this, but your take-home butter selection is double butter container, 10 ounces, $13.99. I just can't imagine getting a giant liquid thing of butter in a container to then attempt to distribute to that bag.
10 ounces of butter is a lot of butter.
That's a lot.
It's so much butter.
Andrew, I think you got to consider if you're going to do this, you instead of Flavacol, I think you need to get some popcorn shakers.
I don't
Oh,
like
those are good. I have
popcorn
And
those.
then,
I have
and then
those.
you can also, like, you can tell us after you watch a movie, you can review it by telling us how many popcorn shakers out of 5 it is.
I don't like those. I've tried those.
Oh, really?
I really
Oh,
wanted
I like
to.
I like the butter one.
I don't
just
like
fine.
them.
There's a ranch one. Christ.
It all, you don't like taste at all.
I mean, I bet Geoff wouldn't like the ranch one.
Why?
It's white, isn't it?
No?
It's just a dusting. Like I like Cool Ranch Doritos.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
it's just the dusting. It's not the white bit.
I don't like ranch dressing, but I'm not mad at the spices in it.
Okay.
You know?
I do think it's funny that Gavin is so indifferent to flavor in a positive sense, but is willing to display absolute disgust at flavor. Like it doesn't go high, it only goes like he's willing to get really upset about
Well,
it.
I
but
think the thing is, like, Americans, like, the North American palate is so different that when, like, an American goes to England, they're like, oh, the food's tasteless, there's nothing to it. There's something in American food that if I smell it, my stomach gets smaller.
Flavor.
Like, and
Yeah.
at certain places, like, if I go to, for example, if I smell the fries at Hyde Park Bar and Grill, I can't eat anything. I don't know what's on them. It just is the anti-taste for me. It just locks me up.
so you're against the family pack popcorn. But what about the Mighty Pop popcorn from a different theater chain? $29.99.
What?
I don't think you get butter with this one. I don't think there's any butter choices. Just unbuttered $30 bag popcorn.
Can I buy you a popcorn maker for Christmas?
No,
Easy as that.
All right.
because I have one. I've several. I've invested in popcorn technology. Okay, I've got a wide range.
You've
I've
just never looked it up.
experimented. It's just I have found that like it's tough to replicate the movie theater popcorn experience. I've never been able to do it in all the different forms. I've tried different kernel types. The closest I've gotten, which I really enjoy, is sometimes I will buy popcorn from Toronto to ship to me. There's a popcorn store in Toronto that I will, on occasion, typically when I get a promotion from them that's like a buy one, get one free, I'll be like, okay, I'll get 2 bags.
So you've spent enough time in the lab. That's kind of upsetting. Maybe there'll be some audience tips.
There's a popcorn company where they make special kernels that are coated before you make them. I tried that.
Ooh.
What was that called? It's like fancy popcorn that you microwave. It comes
Man,
with its own.
As fascinating as all this popcorn talk is, maybe we need to think about wrapping up the episode, I think.
You know what the worst part about popcorn is? It gets in your teeth. That's why you freeze it. But that doesn't work. We tried that.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. It
It's
doesn't work.
pretty terrible.
Didn't work.
All right, hopefully we can read some audience popcorn suggestions for next week's episode.
Are there certain places that you find draws the worst out in people?
This podcast. Thank you
Yeah,
for
I gotta
listening to
agree
the
with Geoff.
Regulation Podcast. Love you to death. Can't believe you wasted another hour and 5 or so minutes of your life listening to these idiots. But I was right there with you, shaking my head too. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
I'm going to send Gavin some popcorn.